Hello and welcome to a Diablo 3 commentary. Today I used the Demon Hunter to level up my Paragon, and today we're gonna talk about phobias. I have a big phobia for dentists, or before dentists, and I had, before I went to holidays, or before I wanted to go to holidays, I had the problem that my gum was infected, and I rarely go to the dentist due to being so scared of going and afraid and terrified. And there is different kind of phobias, of course, all over the world. You can be scared of water or anything else. With me it's the dentist, and I had the problem that I had a tooth in my gum which was half broken, and I had it for so long that the nerve was killed, and I never went to the dentist before. I'm used to eating on one side, so I didn't really notice anything. I think the reason why the gum got over there
my hatred is too
infected
low.
was because I was eating a lot of sweets, and when shopping and saw some sweets which I made my tongue beats I bought them, and I couldn't eat them on the side I usually eat because I got a hole there, and yeah, anyways, it got infected and I had pain, so I thought, shit, 1 week before holidays, maybe I can get away, but I couldn't. So I went to the dentist told me the tooth has to come out, and it was clear to me that the tooth was not coming out when I'm awake, because when the last time I got the tooth out when I was 16, I was screaming through the whole procedure, and I once bit my dentist as well because he hurt me, and it is I'm a nightmare. I'm literally a nightmare with it, and it is just that feeling you get, like when you have an operation on your arm, or not on your arm, when you have something on your arm and the doctor hurts you, you still can pull your arm away from him and say, not like that. But if you lay underneath the dentist and you just open your mouth, you can't just pull your hat away because it is stuck like that. You can't just close the doctor keeps your mouth with some sort of thing where he puts it in your mouth. And yeah, I have like this thing that when somebody scratches my teeth or touches it or something, I feel sick. And it makes me angry, and I just want to punch around. And other people have that, for example, when you take your fingernails and you scratch it on the chalkboard. On the chalkboard, is that right? Is that English? You scratch it and it makes a really disgusting type noise. And a lot of people get shivers from them and feel ill. But I don't. It doesn't really bother me. I do it myself. And I have a little dentist and tooth, and the dentist gave me to another dentist basically, and they made special things, and they made a narcoticon, and they gave me a syringe where I can sleep, and there is 2 different drugs. I just say drugs because it's really hard, because it's like drugs and stuff. I have no idea how to talk about that, but I have an idea, but not so good. And yeah, anyways, he gave me something which I had it before, because I had 4 problems with my back teeth. As a baby I had antibiotica, and it apparently ruined my teeth. So my teeth are ruined now without me doing anything. It doesn't matter how much I brush it. It will break eventually, and it is on the back teeth because I bite there the most. And on the top 2, on the top on the right and on the top on the left, I had 2 broken teeth. One was from eating sweet, a really hard one. Half the tooth broke out. The other one was eating from was coming out from pizza. Half the tooth broke out. And I had the problem that I couldn't bite anywhere or eat anywhere. This is usually when I go to the dentist, if I can't eat anywhere. If I can eat on one side, I don't go to the dentist because I don't see a problem in there. But if I can't eat on either side because I can't eat and I can't eat, then I go to the dentist because then I know I got a problem. And I went to the dentist, and because it was a back tooth, he said he can't do that here. I should go to a different one. They have different
stirring in the distance.
tools for it, better tools. And I went there, and the doctor was not. He's a good doctor. Don't get me wrong. He's a nice doctor. He's good in what he's doing, but he's an ass. He's not really nice. He is really impatient and not understandable at all. And I said to him, I'm scared, and if it's gonna hurt you. And he said, no, it's not gonna hurt as long as he gives me a syringe in the before it's hurting. I was going to. And I felt everything. I felt everything from A to Z. And I remember I screamed the whole procedure through, and he said, if you don't shut up, you can go home now. I said, alright, I'm going home then. And he said, no, you can't go home. I said, oh, but you just said I can. Basically, he decided for himself in the end that it was better next time if I fell asleep. And I was asleep, and he gave me a lot of the stuff he gave me, and everything went well. I remember waking up, and I panicked and stood up too early, so I got a bit dizzy. But anyways, now I had the same problem again. I had a broken tooth where half the tooth was gone. It was all the way to the bottom with no nerve being undamaged. They were all damaged, but all of them they were dead. And as I went to the dentist, he pushed me to that guy again, and the guy couldn't find my vein. I have really big problems with veins, like finding them on the arms where they could give me an infusion or anything. It is literally not Tsugi, so he tried it in the front of my hand on the back. And I usually don't actually have problems with any needles. I'm not scared of them, just scared of the dentist. And he pushed it in, and he said, no, it doesn't work. And he scratched like really badly around. Like that was like the worst thing I've ever had. I had it a lot of times that people take blood from me or look on anything or give me an infusion there, and I had never any problems. Or it did not hurt, it just makes a little stitch, and that's it. Then it's over. But this one, oh my god, I even went blue on my whole right arm because it was so horrible. Then he tried it in the back, and he tried it in the front, and then he went to the left side and said, so if it doesn't work on here, then I don't know what to do. And to me, as a patient that is anyways afraid of the doctor, I was almost about to walk out then, because if the doctor even doesn't know what to do, why shall I sit here? Why not going to a different doctor? Anyways, he found it in the end, and that stuff that he gave me, it makes me, it doesn't, you are not really asleep, you just can't remember what's happening. And all I remember is he gave me the stuff in my arm, in the syringe. He said it may burn a bit, but it didn't burn. And I remember that he was doing something in my mouth, and I woke up, or I was awake, and I said it's not working, and then I fell back to sleep. Then I remember that the nurse picked me up and put me into a different room, and I remember that I was just sitting in the room, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, my mom and my boyfriend were there for no reason. What really was happening was that I fell asleep, and you have your eyes continuously open because the doctor says something like open your mouth, and you open it, and that's it. And what really happened was I woke up in the middle of it, which is, by the way, terrifying enough. I didn't feel anything, but it was really close. And they gave me a little bit more, so I fell back to sleep. Then the woman woke me up again, so I could go return to the next room, and I fell back to sleep again. And my boyfriend and my mum were waiting for me to wake up. And now I have on the right back, on the top, I have no tooth anymore. I have a hole there. It's slowly going back together, but I couldn't talk or eat for ages because the way he put the syringe in there was like really horrible, and it did really hurt for like a whole week, so we didn't went to holidays at all, which I found frustrating. I was looking really forward to going to England again, and this time to the beach, and it would have been the first holidays without my mum, and I was looking forward to it. At the same time, of course, I was nervous and afraid, but I was more looking forward to it than anything else, and it didn't work, so great. Anyways, it healed now-ish. I still have a hole there, but it's closed. And on the back, there's another tooth coming out, and my cheek rubs the whole time against it. That means I constantly feel it now, and I don't think that you guys notice any different from me talking, or I hope not. You can't see it when I smile or anywhere. The only thing when you can see it is if I actually open my mouth and you have a light with it. But yeah, I'm definitely trying to get my tooth sorted out now. I'm actually attending next week or so that I'm going to a different dentist, to a specialist for scared patients or phobia patients. I was before one, but the guy said to me and my mother, I was 17 I think, or 16 or 15. He said that I'm not scared because I'm not shivering. Well, I gotta tell you something. Some people, they're not, if they're scared, they're not shivering. For example, if I'm scared, I get really quiet, I get passive aggressive, and my fridges get cold, and my hands get cold because all the blood rushes so much. And a lot of people don't shiver when they're actually scared, so that guy was an idiot. Anyways, I hope this time it's going a bit better. I'm literally that scared that I'm not going in the dentist room without my mother, so they've been thinking about putting me to a children's dentist, considering they're more patient and usually friendlier, which I would have no problems with it, even though I don't know if she knows stuff about my teeth or whatnot, but teeth is teeth, isn't it? And yeah, I hope it's gonna work out. I'm not a child for doing it. I'm not embarrassed to say it because it is non-different than a different phobia, and I have it, I gotta live with it, and I accept it now, and I'm older. And I would like to know, do you guys have any phobias, or are you scared of dentists, or is there anything you're not like doing, like being scared of it, like, I don't know, being scared of going to school or something? If yes, I would like to talk about it with you in the comments, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!